It's been almost a year since the last COVID booster came out. CDC Director Dr. Mandy Cohen.
The new COVID booster is expected to be approved by the FDA, and then we will make recommendations from the CDC probably by the second or third week of September.
Will it protect against this new strain?
Yes. The booster is tailored to what we are seeing circulating now. We likely will see this as an annual COVID shot, just like the flu shot.
Gottlieb is joining Pfizer's board of directors. Previously, Gottlieb was a commissioner of the FDA from 2017 to 2019.
I want to start on some news we got Thursday. The CDC announced a highly mutated strain of COVID has just shown up in Michigan, BA 2.86. How concerned does the public need to be?
Well, right now, I've talked to a number of virologists who are usually pretty staid, and they're pretty concerned about this. Right now, it doesn't appear to be spreading widely. There's 7 strains that have been identified and sequenced in 5 different countries, so the UK, Denmark, Israel, and now in the US. We don't know whether or not this has been spreading quietly and we just didn't detect it, or it's something that's spreading very quickly. The concern is that when you look at these different strains that have been identified, they're genetically very similar. So that suggests that it's probably spreading simultaneously in multiple countries. Whether or not this is going to be more transmissible than what we've seen before, that's the key question. Certainly at this point, it doesn't appear more pathogenic, so it doesn't appear to be more dangerous, but it may be more transmissible than the strains that are circulating now, and in that case, it could overtake them.
For those strains, there is a booster shot that I know Pfizer has talked about coming to market soon. It's still not available. When do we expect it, and does it protect against these variants?
Right. So the data looks like the new booster, which is based on BA 1.15, which was the strain that emerged last spring, looks like it will protect against these new variants. Now, my guess is these new variants, this infection rate from this wave of infection from EG5 is going to be coming down by the time the new vaccine's available, which is going to be mid-September. So September 12th has been the date that they've talked about, but it's going to be some point in mid-September that these will be widely accessible in pharmacies and other health departments, and so people can go out and get it.
So I get this call, and I'd actually gotten it on Tuesday evening, but I had so many messages I wasn't listening to it till Thursday in my office. And I know this person for 20 years, and they're high up in the transportation system and the TSA. It's actually the agency above them. And so I called them up, and they said, hey, I'm in town. Let's go meet. So I went and met them, and they said, listen, they called in the managers. This is going to happen middle of September. They're going to try to make all the TSA workers in airports wear them. Then by mid-October, Biden's going to try to bring back masks in the airports and on planes. And I said, well, that's insanely unpopular. What's their excuse? And they said, well, this new variant out of Canada that they say is so bad and hospital numbers are up. So you're going to see a rollout sometime in September of all this, and that's what we've been told. So then I got on the phone, called a few other feds I know. One of them answered with the Border Patrol. They said, yeah, we've been told COVID restrictions are coming back next month as well, that they'll be phased in.
So by the time these are out in September, consumers will know how well it covers that new variant. We'll also probably know whether or not it's spreading.
And Moderna has one, and perhaps
and Pfizer,
others.
And Novavax as well.
And Novavax. Of course, they have to choose to get them. And
Right.
we know, 17% of the population took the booster shot, according to the CDC, last time around. Why does someone need to continue to update?
Yeah, look, I think we have to have a lot of humility around this virus. There's a lot we don't understand, and it's continuing to surprise us, as it is with this BA 286 mutation. But this does look like it's going to be a flu-like paradigm where there's going to be new variants that emerge each year. Hopefully we'll guess right in terms of how we formulate the vaccines, but you're going to need updated protection like you do from flu to try to match the vaccine against the variants that's circulating. People are still going to have residual immunity from prior infection and prior vaccination that protects them against severe disease, probably even if they don't get vaccinated.